today I'm doing a video which I am so excited about. So I recently got a parcel from Kash Beauty, which if you don't know is Keilidh Mua's new brand. So I of course got the full collection. So this is a collection in here. Got a nice wee card. So there's 3 pairs of lashes, and you can see that they kind of go from more natural, a bit more glam to a bit more glam. So, and we also have 3 lip kits. So the palette's here and there's 3 lip kits here. So I'm thinking I might do 3 different looks, kind of starting with kind of more natural, put the first pair of eyelashes on, add a bit more glam to it, and then put the second lashes on, and then full out glam smokiness and put on the last lashes, which are called daggers, which I think will go well with a nice smoky eye. And then also start with the True Nude lipstick, then go to Rose Nude, then go to Rust Nude. So that is my plan. So let's just get started. Okay, so I'm going to take things out of the packaging. So this is the packaging for the palette, the outside packaging. It's like an old map. Okay, so if I just take this out, this is the packaging underneath. It's like a nice kind of compass with a beautiful logo, and this is what it looks like inside. So I've not took the plastic off yet, so it's quite satisfying. Take the plastic off. Ooh. It is so beautiful, and the pans are actually huge. So yes, so this is like a nice warm brown smoky eye type of palette, which really is my go-to. And I know when we're allowed to travel, obviously this will be the palette that I take with me. I can see it already. And plus we've got a black in there, so you can smoke it up if you want to. And then, as I said, I've got 3 pairs of lashes. So there's Elsie, Rich, and then Daggers. They look so nice. And then the 3 lip kits. So these are lipsticks, matte lipsticks, that come with a lip liner, which is just slightly darker. And oh my god, the packaging of these as well. I'm a sucker for good packaging. So this is True Nude, which this is the one I'm going to do for the natural look. This is my proper like go-to lipstick. The next one is Rose Nude, which you can see is a lot rosier, a bit more of a pink tone. So this one I'm going to go for the kind of more glam. You can see my cat in the background, Tasha. Hey, you on camera? And then Rust Nude, which is just a bit darker. So yes, let's just get started, I suppose. Okay, so let me just zoom you in. There we go. Let's see. I've just got some P. Louise base on my eyes in shade 2, and I've not set it. Just blend that out. Okay, so look number 1. So let me just open up the palette, and I think I'm going to go in with the shade Burnt, just here. And just, this is just a look that I would just do if I just wanted a bit of colour on my eyes but didn't particularly have a lot of time. So I'm just going to pat this all over the eyelid. I'm just going to buff it into the crease. But yeah, just a nice kind of sweep of colour all over. I'm just going to do the same on this eye. This is kind of like my go-to, because I don't know, I feel like some people look really good with no eyeshadow on, But yeah, I just feel like I look like I've got wee bald eyes if I don't have them on. And a lot of people, they look good if they don't put any kind of like eyeshadow base on their eyes, but for me, I've got so much veins and darkness and discoloration in my eyes that I just think it just looks horrible. Please tell me I'm not the only one. Just keep going until you're happy with the amount of colour. And I'm just going to take a more kind of flat brush with the same colour and just run that underneath my lash. Just like so. And I'm just going to take this fluffy brush just to blend it out. And what I'm actually going to do is going to take a flat liner brush, and I think I'm going to take a mixture of Tomb and of Wreck. I don't know if I want it as dark as this, but I think this one's too light, so I'm just going to mix them together, just do a dip in each. And I'm just going to apply a little bit just to my lash line. This is mainly just to blend in the lashes that I'm about to put on. But because it's eyeshadow, it's a lot softer than if I was to use actual eyeliner. I do this as well even when I'm just wearing mascara. I feel like it, because I've got wee short lashes, it just helps to thicken up the appearance. And just apply a little bit underneath the eye. Just like so. You can just see the difference, it just gives the eye a little bit more depth. And I'm just going to take a little tiny brush and the shade Gemstone. It's beautiful, kind of champagne-y gold, and I'm just going to put a little bit on that inner corner. Just to add a little pop of something. And I feel like it really helps to brighten up the eye. There we go, and then just make sure everything's nice and blended. Okay, so I'm just going to go glue up the lashes called Elsie. Okay, so that's the lashes on. Okay, so I'm going to do True Nude. So this is the lip liner. It's just got the same logo on it, and then it says True Nude on it. So I'm just going to line my lips. It's a nice kind of warm nude shade, which is what I usually go for. So I feel like this nude colour is pretty close to what I would usually go for. That's actually a really nice shade by itself. Okay, then we'll take lipstick. Yeah, that is a beautiful shade. I know that I'm going to be wearing that all the time. Okay, so I get a little bit more. Okay, so this is look number 1. now to do look number 2. So I'm just going to take these lashes off, take this lipstick off, and then I will be back. Okay, so what I'm going to do for look number 2 is just kind of go on top of this makeup. So let me zoom you in so you can see. So the last look I just done a little bit of colour. So this time I think I might add a little bit more glitter to it. I really want to try out this Script shade. It's a nice kind of mustard yellow. I'm just going to add a little bit of that just to warm the eye up, and just adding this just into my crease with a nice big fluffy brush. Okay, and I think I'm going to take some of Toon and just start to darken up the outer corners. It's a nice, really warm, reddish toned brown. I'm just placing it on where I want it and then slightly blending it out. And I'm bringing it in, but I don't want to bring it all the way in. And I'm going to go back with the first brush that I was using with the shade Burnt on it. And just use that to really blend that shade out. And yet, you know, a palette's good when you put colours on top of each other and you're able to blend them but still see the colour and they don't just blend away to nothing. I've had that with quite a lot of eyeshadows. I'm just going to go back on a little bit of that Script colour, which is the super yellowy mustard colour. I don't want to make this too dark or dramatic, just kind of a little bit more definition. As you can see, it's just added a little bit more definition to the outer corner compared to the other side. And then I'm going to take the shade Treasure, which is a more yellowy gold compared to that one. I'm just going to take it on a nice flat brush and just put it on the beginning of my eyelid. That's really nice. It actually is kind of like a pressed glitter. And I'm not really getting any fallout either, which is great. I would usually do my eyes first, so usually if there is fallout it doesn't really matter because I can just wipe my face before I put the rest of my makeup on, but for this video, because there's no base products, I thought I would do my base first, so that is quite good that nothing's fallen down onto my face. I'm just blending that into the darker colour there. It's a really nice shade. And then I'm going to go back with this flat brush and I'm going to take the Wreck shade. So I'm not mixing the two together, I'm just going in with the darker one by itself, and I'm just going to go over the line that I had here, which is now kind of faded from having lashes on and then putting eyeshadow on top. I've got a cat behind me. And what I'm going to do is, on this brush, I'm going to take some of that Wreck shade and just tap it just where that liner is meeting the outer corner here. Just to deepen it up ever so slightly. And just want to make sure that everything's blended. And I'm going to go back in with this brush here, and I'm going to take the Tomb shade, this is a nice warm brown, and put it underneath my eyes just to tie it with the top. Make sure it connects to the upper part of my eye just here. And then on the fluffier brush, I'm going to take the nice yellowy brown, mustardy shade, just to blend that out. There we go, so this was the first eye look I've done. Now this is the second one, so I'm just going to catch up this other eye, and then I'm going to put on the lashes called Rich. And then I'll be right back to do the lips. And there we go, super fluffy. They actually feel like two eyelashes stuck together, which I think they might be. Right, this eye is watering, so please ignore it. But now we're going to go on to lips. Okay, and I'm going to take the Rose Nude lip liner this time. So this one's just a bit more pinky. It's a nice kind of like your lips but better kind of lip line colour. Okay, and then take the Rose Nude lipstick. That's also such a beautiful colour. Blush, just to go with the more pinky toned lip. If I've learned anything from Keilidh, it's that more is more when it comes to blush. You can never have too much. I'm just going to add a little bit more bronzer. Just because it's not, the eye makeup isn't as natural as before, so just want to bronze up a little bit more. But here is the finished look. Please ignore this eye. It's not sticking down properly because my eye keeps watering. But let's just focus on this eye, and yeah, I really love this look. It just kind of took it to the next level, just deepening up the outer corner, adding a little bit of glitter, and this is look number 2. Okay, so again, I'm going to take these lashes off, take this lipstick off, and then I'll be back. Okay, let's do the final look number 3. So let me zoom you back in. And then what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to add some black to this eye look, smoke it up a bit more. So I think I'm going to start just with this shadow brush here and just go in with the black, which is forbidden. Just start doing this and just go over the line that I'd made before. just stamping the black on instead. I'm going to take my little shadow brush here. I'm going to dip a little bit into the black and start to blend it into the outer corner, just taking a little bit at a time and tapping off the excess. Just slowly. It is a pretty pigmented black, which isn't a bad thing, but you do want to be a little bit careful. And then I'm just going to start to lightly blend it out. I'm just not pressing too hard, just trying to be really gentle. I'm going to take some of the Tomb shade, which is the really warm brown, and just go around the kind of edges. Just taking my time. And I'm going to go back with this fluffy brush, and just to try and get all the shades, I'm going to take the shade Fade, which is a cooler tone brown than these ones. I'm just going to use that just to help to soften that out. I've actually took that up quite high, probably higher than I normally would, but I'm just blending the edges. And I'm going to go back in with that Treasure shade and just kind of reinstate it. And then I'm going to dip into Treasure, which is also a shimmer. It doesn't look quite as glittery as they do, and it's a bit darker. And I'm just going to stick it just in the centre where the lighter shimmer is meeting the darker shadows. I basically just wanted to try every single shadow if I could in the palette, just to see how they all work, how they all perform. And to be honest, they all look absolutely amazing. I'm going to go back in with this shade Script, just on my nice fluffy brush, and just blend over the top of all that. Make sure the lash line is black enough just to blend in the lashes. I'm going to take the shade Wrecked and just stick that under my eyes. And I'm going to go with this brush and just take some of the black just to run along my lower lash line. And then I'm going to go back with this brush just to blend it out. And take this brush with the cooler toned brown just to blend that out. And I think I'm actually going to take a black kohl pencil. There we go. So that's nice and smoky now. Just connect this outer corner here. You can always see a big difference between my eye looks, so I'm just going to recreate this on the other eye, put the dagger lashes, the bottom ones here on, and then I'll be back to do the lip. Okay, and the lashes are on. They're actually quite unusual because they've got like longer bits and shorter bits in the front here. It's not all the one length. They're a bit kind of unusual, but I quite like them, but they definitely look a bit different. Okay, and last lipstick. So this is the Rust Nude lip liner. So you can see straight away it's darker. A dark brown. And then take the lipstick. The actual lipstick's a lot warmer than the lip liner. The lip liner is a bit more cool toned. Yeah, that's really nice. I feel like it does really go with the eyes. It's a bit darker. I used to wear like the darker kind of browns a couple of years ago, and I don't think I've worn them since, but yeah, I really like this. So this is look number 3 complete. Yeah, I really like this. And I did actually manage to use every single eyeshadow shade. So my eyes just now literally have every single shade of this on my eyes. So, but yeah, I feel like I was worried that layering all of the eyeshadows on top of each other, it would just look a bit too much and wishy-washy, but I think it's adding to the grungy look. It actually looks really nice, and you can still see the different colours. They're not just blended into one big hot mess on my eyes. Love the shimmer shades. It really is like a pressed glitter. It's so nice, and I love the lashes. They are quite different. They're not really what I was expecting. Lipsticks, absolutely love them. Oh my god. And they're matte, but they're creamy. So I have dry lips. Like I've got my favourite glosses sitting here in case I had to put them on, because I am not a matte lip person. I put matte lipstick on and then I put gloss on top straight away. But these are actually really comfortable, and I think they look quite nice on my lips. I always feel that matte lipsticks, they just make my lips look dry, like it just accentuates the dryness, but I think these look really nice. Yeah, oh, I absolutely love it, and I'm so glad I love it. So yeah, I'm so happy that I've got this collection, and I cannot wait to see what Keilidh brings out next, because all of this is amazing. Like I knew it would be. Well done, Keilidh, and can't wait to see what you bring out next. I think I'm going to need to save up for your next collection. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, seeing kind of 3 looks in one video. It's also, I know we're not really going out much now, but it's good if you kind of have your daytime makeup and you want to know how to amp it up a little bit if you're going out straight after work. This could maybe have given you some tips. I don't know. You can let me know. But thank you so much for watching. Bye!